All right, we are back with BC women's basketball, and it is sophomore night. And tonight, our featured sophomores are none other than the amazing. Whew, it's a few amazing young ladies here, but the first one happens to be one of my favorite because she's wearing my number. Miss Jasmine Martinez. Actually, we have Jasmine listed as a freshman in the roster, but she's being honored as a sophomore tonight. So we're going to call her sophomore. I've been calling her a freshman guard all year out of Independence High School. Maybe she's a one-and-doneer. Next, we'll also have Zayla Marquez. Says she's a sophomore. We have it in the roster as freshman. So I've been getting that wrong all year. And it also has Sydney Morris listed as a freshman on our roster, but she's being represented on the sophomore night. And Glorabelle Narvaez is actually listed as the sophomore that we have, and she's out of Arvin High School.
Well, I tell you what, Kenny, this is just such an amazing gesture for these student athletes.
Oh, it brings back heartwarming memories. You know, I flash back, oh my goodness, 28 years, my sophomore year here, and just being honored and seeing your family, for some of the people's family who can make it, is definitely a humbling experience.
Yes, and just by your statement alone, that is proof positive that this is something that you never forget.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely grateful to reflect. And I think that's one of my biggest rewards of having this experience with you, Julian, is just being able to take the trips down memory lane every week.
Yeah, it's healthy, and that's the thing. And it's not just for us, but for everyone and anybody that's in earshot. Yes, never be afraid of reaching back and reflecting on your memories.
Yeah, because as the great saying goes, you got to understand where you come from to know where you're going.
That's right.
And I come from right here on the Palace of Panorama, baby.
And of course, we're always working on making the next memory.
Absolutely. So now we got Glorabelle Narvaez. Her family's deep tonight. Great to see. Arvin faithful. I was with a lot of Arvin royalty last night. There's probably a good few $1 million of Arvin royalty in the building last night. But again, we're talking about sophomore night, and Glorabelle Narvaez is one of our best on-ball defenders. She's been one of my favorite players to watch, just reminding me of myself as the ball hound we used to have to be as the smaller guards on the team. Let's have a hand for Glorabelle Narvaez, out there being supported by the legendary Coach Kel Dean. Jasmine Martinez, the sophomore. Make sure No, I've been calling her a freshman all season. No wonder she was balling like that. She's not a freshman. Most impressive game for her is probably the record-breaking game where she had the triple-double. And we said that it might have been the first one of her career here.
Right.
And I don't recall seeing any other young ladies have a triple-double while I've called any other game. So I'm going to go ahead and give her the record until somebody takes it from her.
That's right. I've never even heard anyone discuss, what are some of the past records that somebody had a triple-double. So, I think she stands there alone.
I'm going to give it to her. She has it.
She has led the way. And it's so wonderful to have these families here. I tell you what, congratulations to all of these young women for making it this far in their careers, and we wish them best as they move forward.
Definitely wish them the best. You know, so that will be it for our sophomores. I'm surprised to see Miss Parker not make it for Miss Morris. They may have been busy. So now we got the starters for Santa Monica. We got number 12.
And let's take a look at the bench of the Renegades. How many players do we have suited out tonight?
It looks like we have 7 total. You know, and they've had a short roster over the last month.
Yes.
And that's why we've seen such phenomenal numbers by that starting 5.
Well, I'm glad to be here with them. I'm glad that you viewers are tuning in to see this. You're going to watch a group of young ladies who are not afraid to get gassed out. They are going to run this floor until there's no more floor to run, and it's a phenomenal watch.
Well, like we said, the LA Valley team is a 13-4 team that's 6-7 at conference. This attempt at a win could put them at 500. So very crucial for them in the aspect of wanting to finish on the right key. And for our Renegades, they are at 8-17, 3-10 in conference. But one of the things we've highlighted all year is just how Coach Check gets her women ready to play every week, regardless of what the record looks like. So I'm excited to see how the ladies are going to perform tonight on sophomore night. Can you dig it? Shot is up, and that's going to be rebound LA Valley. So first attempt for the Renegades, no good. Renegades coming out in that man defense, a one-man defense. And that's a deep pull by number 24, Mary Colbert, or Corbett. And Miss Corbett is the team's leading scorer at 15 points a game. So she's out of Sun Valley High, or Sun Valley, California, Poly High School. So expect her to have the ball in her hands a lot. But now you got Cole Medina out there putting in work. I love that nickname. Gloria Bell with the deep three is short. She follows a shot like a G and gets the rebound and bucket. That's one of the oldest things we were taught as young basketball players. Follow your shot.
Always follow your shot, and we don't see much of that.
We do not see that much of that anymore because everybody thinks they're not going to miss anymore. And she loses it out of bounds. I thought Renegades got a hand on that, but that's going to be out of bounds to the Renegades. And that was Samantha Maldonado with the turnover. She's out of San Fernando High School. Cole Medina, man, I love that nickname. That's going to go down in history. She's running the point, and she definitely balls like she has the name, Cole Medina. Nice screen by Medina, and a deep three by Martinez. Splash! I told you she was nice. She's our team's leading scorer at 13 points a game, and she's wearing my old number, so you know she's a boss.
And you can see the Renegades aren't going to waste any time in this game. They're going to go right at it.
Nice pass. Should be a shot. And that's no good. And that looked like that was Giselle Moreno out of Koreatown. Village Christian High School. Sydney Morris is usually money in the paint, and that's exactly what she's going to do. Daughter of Sylvester Morris and Lauren Parker.
I tell you what, it's sophomore night. These Renegades are playing inspired for sure.
Nice move and finish by Salazar. Man or woman defense for LA Valley, and another deep three by Martinez. Oh no, that was actually Flores. The ponytail got me again. Ponytail get me once a week. Deep three by Corbett, and that's bottoms. Ooh, that looked like a nice jumper coming out of Miss Corbett. She averages 15 points a game out of Burbank, California, Village Christian High School. We just said it. See if Laura Bell can pay her back, and she can't. Rebound, Monarchs. Nice hustle. Amazing hustle by both Martinez and Floritel.
They made that floor look like ice.
I said Martinez and Flores. I'm going to call them the Ponytail Sisters if I can't see the number. Amazing hustle, though. And look at that on-ball defense of Gloria Bell Narvaez. That's exactly what I was talking about in pregame. Look at that. You do not want her guarding you all night. Nice switch. Jumper by Maldonado's no good. Rebound Renegades. Martinez with the pass. Flores with the jumper, and that's no good. And that's going to be a foul on Gloria Bell, a little too aggressive. 7-5 Renegades through our first couple minutes, and we'll get our first Zayla Marquez sighting. Marquez, on-ball defense out at the top. Ball to Corbett. Corbett in and out. Rebound Medina, Cole Medina running the floor. Crossing her over, nice move by Medina, and then she turns it over. Great play by Salazar. Salazar with the pull, and that's how you do it. If you're LA Valley, you get the steal, you convert it to easy offense. She pulls up from the free throw line, cash. Marquez inside the Morris. Morris gets it up. Rebound. Team's leading rebounder. She keeps battling, and that's exactly why she averages a double-double on the year. And she'll be going to the line for two. First free throw good for Morris. That makes it an 8-7 lead. Morris is the sophomore out of Golden Valley High School. I've been getting that wrong all season, and now I'm pissed.
Hey, it's okay. Take it easy. You all right.
I was about to say I'm perspiring, sweating over here. Corbett is the scorer, and you can tell she comes off the screens with intent to do just that. That's going to be no good. Control back to the Renegades. But, yeah, I mean, as a commentator and broadcaster, you want to make sure you got everything right, all the details right, but that ain't on me. They had that in the program with her being a freshman. But she's a sophomore. And now you got Flores looking to attack. Nice job pulling up. Comes up empty, rebound Maldonado. Corbett Gets it again. Like I said, she's the leading scorer, and you can tell why. She's looking to put it up. Medina over to Marquez. Marquez, reverse pivot. Looks to get it out to Morris, and she does. Slow dribble. Now over to the corner. Cole Medina for three, and that's no good. Rebound Marquez, and falls out of bounds. So we'll have a couple more substitutions. Looks like Manji will come in for Medina. And we'll have Mariah Mbachu, the freshman out of Verdugo Hills High School, come in for Corbett. Double high offense. Oh, and that's a nice move by Madison Guerrero out of Chatsworth High School. She took that from the high post and went straight to the rack. Marquez attacking the basket. Nice pass. And that's going to be no good. Manji with her first attempt comes up empty. And now you got Salazar pushing the issue. And another attack. And boy, we see that Madison Guerrero is fearless when attacking the basket. We will take a timeout as well and be back with more action on GoGaze.com. We are back live at the Gil Bishop Sports Arena. I am Kenny Calvin. I got my producer-director, Dr. Julian Wilson. Makes films all over the country for some of the nation's greatest veterans. So we are definitely blessed to have him in the building. Former Fresno State Bulldog, football god. Now he's a god of the camera. Marquez out at the top. Looking to attack. Gets it to Manji. Manji with the move. Back to Marquez. Marquez skips it over to Martinez. Martinez with the deep three. Splash! She is fearless. And I love it. So Salazar has been pretty busy with point guard duties for LA Valley. She kicks it to the wing. And that's a nice move to get it inside. But back out to Corbett. And ooh, that looked good. No good. Rebound Maldonado. They brought back their big guns. Skips it back over. Nearly a turnover. How about the defense? Oh! Amazing ball movement by the Monarchs. Guerrero with the deep three. Making that 2-3 look good for LA Valley. Nice fake by Medina, and she was tripped and no call. That was a clear trip, but they let it go. And Manji with the bucket. How do you miss a trip right in front of you? 14-14, 1:44 to play in the first quarter. Another skip pass to the same person that just dropped the three, and you might want to guard her if she just made the previous three, because she just splashed you again.
And she's wearing the infamous number 23.
Don't leave 23 open. You got to be good to get that number. They don't give that to anybody no more. And that one's going to be out of bounds. We'll have a couple more substitutions as Moreno will come in for Splash Mountain Guerrero. So I'm going to call her how she's scoring the ball. We also get our first look at Sophie Sarkeesian. She's out of North Hollywood, California, North Hollywood High School. Corbett is pulling, and oh my goodness, you can tell when she comes off a screen, she means business. And now we are looking at a 6-point deficit for the Gays. And that's going to be a call on Mariah Mbachu, and that will send Morris to the line for two. First free throw is up and good. 54 seconds left to play in this first quarter. Renegades trail by 5 with one more Morris free throw to come. Morris makes 2 for 2. 16-20, LA Valley. Nice move to the rack, and I'm telling you, Layla Salazar from East LA, Cantwell Sacred Heart of Mary High School. You can tell she is fearless going to the rack. I mean, you got to be fearless when you're born in East LA. Oh, it's one of my favorite childhood movies.
You don't do karaoke or anything like that, do
I
you?
love karaoke.
Oh, jeez. I had to ask.
Nice, powerful move by Morris, but she can't finish. Oh, another pass into Sydney. Oh, and they're going to call Sydney for over the back, and that is a good call, but it looked like she was just over a smaller player.
Well, they both had their hands on the ball, so
Yeah,
it could have been easily called a jump ball.
I was thinking that it would have been a good no call, but I understand why they did call it. Nonetheless, ball will be to the Monarchs, and Salazar is looking to attack again. Back out to Salazar from Cruz. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Morris on Salazar looking to, nice pass by Salazar, and oh my goodness. Amazing shot at the buzzer by Sophia Cruz out of Poly High School. And that is the end of the first quarter. We'll take a break and be back with more women's basketball on GoGays.com. Welcome back to the Palace on Panorama, the Harvard on the Hill, the mansion on the mountain, Bakersfield College, live from the Gil Bishop Sports Center. Trying to get through my jerky I had during the timeout. Ball movement for LA Valley has been key to them getting some great shots, and they've made those shots very consistently. Cole Medina back in at point. Gets it over to Flores. Flores back to Cole Medina. Short. Narvaez, rebound back out to Martinez. And Martinez is on the line, and that's going to be a turnover, Renegades. Great closeout on Corbett. You know she wants to shoot it. Salazar gets it over. Just great ball movement by LA Valley. And they're up 11. Lead continues to grow.
You know, and it's not only great ball movement, it's great shot selection.
Yes.
They're taking high percentage shots.
Amazing point. Because they're getting great ball movement, great body movement, and great offense. Usually if you have great ball movement and great body movement, that's going to result in good offense.
That's going to open it up.
One of the things that hurts offense most is stagnation. Nice pass for Morris. Amazing vision as she was collapsed and triple teamed. Ball skipped out to Salazar. Salazar out on the right wing. Gets it over to Moreno. Moreno with the air ball. Martinez attacking. And she's going to travel, and that's a good call as she was trying to avoid the charge and just ran into a turnover.
And she may have wanted to give that ball up just a little bit sooner before she got in traffic.
Right, and that was a situation where it seems like as soon as she crossed half court, she had the mentality of wanting to go to the hole. You can't have predetermined moves when you're playing good defenders. Nice pass. That was an amazing pass from Guerrero. Morris gets it out to Flores. Nice hustle by Cole Medina. Cole Medina gets it up. No good. Rebound back to Flores. And that's no good. Oh, lucky bounce right back to Glorabell. That's how you know it's sophomore night when you're getting those kind of bounces. And here's that fantastic on-ball defense. And we got to get to the shooters, though. Cole Medina running the break. Gets it over to Flores. Flores back to Martinez. Martinez, splash! Amazing shot by Martinez. Phenomenal job continuing the action, and we'll stay here. Try to get you guys some live stats from our main man, Steve Lynch. And, you know, talk about unsung heroes. Without guys like Stephen Lynch, we don't have an opportunity to get you live stats and tell you the information as it's happening. Things like that don't happen without people like him.
And the good thing about him is that he loves doing it.
Oh, absolutely. So we got Sydney Morris with 6 points. Glorabell Narvaez at 6 points. Jasmine Martinez at 6 points. For the Monarchs, you got Madison Guerrero at 10 points. Layla Salazar at 6 points. And Corbett at 6 points. You know, nice move by Maldonado. But, you know, we're up here, we're saying all this stats and information, and everybody's like, man, these guys are good. We're only good because he's providing us the information. So shout out to Big Stephen Lynch. Man, I tell you, you gotta love that jumper from Sydney Morris. She makes a living at that free throw line jumper, and she's cut this lead to 6 points. Oh, nice move. Couldn't get the finish, and it'll be rebound, and guess who's open? Oh, we got lucky as Guerrero finally misses an open three. 25-31, Renegades with Medina, Martinez, Morris, Narvaez, and Flores. And that's going to be a tough turnover by Medina as she throws it into triple coverage. Oh, and that's going to be a travel by Corbett. Yeah. Well, I'm telling you. Go ahead, Dr. J.
Only in the NBA.
Yeah, can you get away with that one, huh? Hey, these officials are doing a phenomenal job.
Yes.
Through the first quarter and a half. And some of those calls would garner some complaints from other people, but they're doing a great job right now. And shout out to some of our guys, basketball squad, downstairs enjoying the victory. We got Jackson, we got Hill and Silva and Guerrero right down beneath me. That jumper's no good by Medina. Monarchs continue to push the pace, but great job by the Renegades getting back. And Corbett looking to take advantage. You better stay up on her. She's a shooter. Salazar attacks the paint, looks it to kick it out. And that's no good. Rebound Salazar. Guerrero back to Salazar. Little two-woman game for a second. Nice bounce pass to Maldonado from the top of the key of Salazar. And I'm telling you.
That was an extremely nice bounce pass. It was deliberate, and it got to the player.
And what did we ask for all last week, Dr. J?
Bounce
Just some more bounce passes.
That's right.
And that's exactly what she did, and it was one of the best passes I've seen all season.
The bounce pass works.
We tried to tell y'all. We tried to tell y'all last week. Nobody threw a single bounce pass. Hey, just because we're football guys traditionally don't mean we don't know what we're talking about this round ball, too. Shot no good by Manji. Now it's controlled by Moreno, and that's just nice offense. LA Valley is finding themselves, and it looks like Coach Check is going to find herself a timeout. So we'll take a timeout as well and be back on GoGaze.com. All right, we are back live from the Gil Bishop Sports Arena. Renegades trailing 25-35. And I don't know about y'all, but every time I hear that Vanilla Ice, it take me right back to 1990, Griffith Field, Drillerland. Ice, ice, baby. And speaking of ice, we got Cole Medina running the point. She gets it over to Marquez. Marquez looking to attack the paint. That's a nice move, young lady, but she comes up empty. Rebound to the Monarchs. .424 to play in the half. Salazar has been phenomenal at the point guard. She's out of East LA. Nice ball movement in offense, and that's the shot that they want. Corbett unable to hit it. Now Martinez pushing the pace. Martinez with the step back three and splash. Are you serious? Talk about guts. Well, Corbett right back at her, and that's no good. Rebound, Morris. Martinez looking to take over. Gets it to Medina. Medina over to Manji. Manji with the jumper. Off the side of the backboard. Rebound, Marquez. Amazing hook shot by the smallest player on the floor.
And I tell you what, the way the Renegades run the floor now, that has become their signature. If you're going to come play for the Renegades, you better be in shape.
You better be ready to run. We got a lot of heels around here. But I love it. Back within 5. Rebound, Renegades. And that's Martinez pushing the pace. She's looking to attack. And that's going to be a blocking foul, and that's and one. That's going to be a blocking foul and one for Martinez looking to take over. Amazing job getting the rebound out of the basket, going coast to coast, Magic Johnson style, navigating through 3 defenders and going up strong through the contact and finishing the and one right after she just splashed the 3.
Do you think the coach told her to do that, or I don't know, I can't tell.
I mean, when you got number 23 on, sometimes it's just telekinesis. Oh, and she doesn't get the – oh, and that's great hustle by Morris. Earns another opportunity for the Renegades. That's how you battle and how you end up on an all-conference team if you're Sydney Morris.
But those were a couple of hard falls. We have to – but they pop right up, so that's good news.
Gotta love the intensity, battling it out. We were down 11 points, and now we're down 3 points just all off energy and effort, and mostly Martinez. Cole Medina with the crossover. Nice move. Back to Medina. Medina for 3 in the corner, and it's short. Nice hustle. Amazing hustle, but it's controlled by Maldonado. But look at the hustle in Martinez. Corbett wide open. She's a shooter, but that's in and out. Flores over to Martinez. Back to Flores, and that's up, and that's short. Look good. Floribel Narvaez looking to check in. Good hands. And a nice hustle play by Manji to get the block from the back. Gotta love it. 2:08 to play in the second quarter. Renegades fighting back, and they look like they want the lead at the half. High screen and roll. Marquez back out at top. Oh, and that was a quick call on the travel. One of the toughest calls in basketball is the quick catch and you're going to dribble, but before you go to dribble, you slide that pivot foot before you put the ball down. I used to hate getting called that because I never thought I traveled.
Well, there's a lot of players that do it so smooth, lack of a better word, that they can get away with it.
Yeah, I wasn't smooth enough. They used to get me for that one, Dr. J. Oh, nice move, and Salazar comes up empty. And the Renegades still with a chance to tie, as it's a one-possession game. Screen and roll, Narvaez and Flores. Flores skips it over to Manji. Manji looking to get it back to Flores. Flores with the deep three and splash! Tied up. Oh, but the Renegades give up another three. Rebound. Nice rebound and effort by Corbett. Not Corvette. Corbett, spelled the same, but without a B, it's a V. Oh, pull up by Flores is empty. So we have a 35-37 game. Gotta love the pace again. Dr. J, we talked about the pace of the final game of this regular season. This is beautiful basketball.
It makes you not want the season to end. And to look at both of these teams, we have to be proud of them. Our first half, over 70-plus points between these two teams.
Absolutely. 37-35, 43 seconds to go. Salazar at the point. Gets it over to Guerrero. Guerrero with the nice move in the left hand. George Gervin on him. Entry pass to Morris. Morris still battling. Unable to come up with it. Rebound, Moreno. Or Guerrero. Nice move by Maldonado. And that was a very smooth move from the freshman out of San Fernando High School. Oh, so as soon as we get excited, the Renegades had it tied up. Great run by LA Valley. And with 1.8 seconds left to go, they'll have possession in a 6-point lead. Shot is up, shot is no good. So great energy and effort. However, the LA Valley Monarchs are in control as we go into the half. We'll be back with second half action on GoGaze.com. All right, we are back at the Gil Bishop Sports Arena for women's basketball. And the Renegades trail 35-41. A lot of great energy and offense by the LA Valley Monarchs has put them in the position. BC battled back toughly, just unable to get over the hill. And Sidney Morris is continuing to battle in the midst of all of the Monarchs. Inbound to Morris. Morris over to Medina. Right back into Morris, and Morris goes up. Looked like some contact. That's going to be money. Four-point game, 37-41. Salazar has been phenomenal in point guard duties for LA Valley. Guerrero has been shooting lights out. Good closeout by Martinez. Moreno over to Corbett. Corbett attacking the paint. Gets it over to Guerrero. Guerrero with the 15-footer. Airball. Corbett. Medina with the crossover. Amazing move by Medina. Oh, and she looked like she turned her ankle. Hopefully she can get up, but it looks like she's in pain.
Yeah, the trainers are immediately going out to check on her. I'm glad to see that.
Right. I mean, because she broke the defender's ankles, and then she went by another one and just got those feet tangled up. Amazing move. And she's down. gives us time to check on some stats. Amazing move by Medina, though. She crossed over that high pick and roll defender. And she's going to be up on her feet. And that's a great sight to see, because she's been handling a lot of our point guard duties for the women.
You know, and sometimes these athletes, like I said, they twist and turn so fast, I don't even think they realize how much cutting they're doing and at what angles they are making those cuts.
Right, because she definitely didn't cross herself up. She crossed the defender up and got tripped. Marquez for the first free throw, or for the and one free throw, I might add. 38-43 Renegades.
They were all a little confused on that one.
Yeah, I was definitely confused.
We never shoot one free throw, especially we make the first one.
Marquez makes them both count. Now Zalea Marquez is up to 4 points herself. So we got Jasmine Martinez leading in scoring, followed by Morris, and then Flores. For LA Valley, you got Guerrero as the leading scorer with Corbett and Maldonado. And just as I say it, Salazar hits the nice 16-footer. Ball over to Marquez. Marquez looking to get it to Morris. Gives it to Narvaez. Narvaez tries to make a move up top and tries to force it, and Moreno with the good hands. And they're going to get Flores for reaching. She played good defense initially, but that's the ball handler reversed inside, reached from behind, and that's going to be a foul on Flores. Salazar on the right wing. Gets it to Guerrero. Guerrero back over to Moreno. Moreno to Corbett. Corbett out at the top of the key. Great defense by Narvaez. Salazar with a bounce pass, and that was nice offense. But look at the hustle by Sydney Morris. Man, I swear, I don't know if I've seen a better rebounder at the junior college level than Sydney Morris.
And you saying that she's a sophomore?
Yes, she is a sophomore. Marquez with the move. Great move, unable to finish. Oh, Marquez gets it back. Now she's going to push the pace as we see Coach Chavez upstairs. Martinez with the deep three, no good. Rebound Flores attacks, and that's a lot of contact and an amazing finish on the putback. Quick pass to Corbett, and Corbett with the lightning fast release. Splash Mountain. So with 6:48 to play, LA Valley holding on to the 7-point lead. And Morris looking to take advantage in the paint, comes up empty. Nice pass from Moreno. Oh, Guerrero comes up empty, and a nice block by Flores. And I told you, Glorbell, phenomenal on-ball defender. Gets Salazar to move it. And now we got Marquez with Salazar. Guerrero wide open. Wow. She's a shooter. She's a shooter, and that's going to make Coach Check take a 20-second timeout. We'll take a timeout, too, and be back on GoGaze.com. All right, we are back on GoGaze.com. I want to thank Coach Chavez for coming up and introducing me to the boys. They got the victory tonight. Great way to end the regular season. We spent Hall of Fame all together last night, representing for the Renegades at the Bob Elias Hall of Fame. But tonight, right now, it's about BC women's basketball trying to fight to get back into this game after falling down 10 points. You know, main man Todd Hansen is in the building. Community relations specialist, aficionado, former El Camino College quarterback. Nice pass from Marquez to Narvaez. The handles on Salazar are phenomenal. Look at her, around the back, in between the legs. She is a baller.
Yeah, she looks like definitely a next level player.
Oh, yes, she is. And now the Renegades got numbers. And it looks like Martinez going to finish. And that's going to be contact by Corbett. Nice job by Martinez attacking that shoulder and initiating the contact. (44-51). Jasmine Martinez looking to hit the second. Second is good. Nice crowd for sophomore night for our ladies. Special moment in time. Some of these young ladies may never play again after tonight as sophomores. Oh, and that's going to be a foul, but just great job attacking by Guerrero. That's Jasmine's first. They get it out to Corbett. And boy, that release is so quick, Dr. J.
And that was just a perfect pitch shot there. The net didn't even move.
Right, and an amazing play call by the coach. Inbounds play was phenomenal. Oh, Sydney Morris caught out of control, jumping the pass. And that's an unfortunate turnover as we're just down 6 points. You get that bucket and you feel like you're gaining some ground. Nice hustle by Martinez. 4:42 to play. 9-point game now. Ball inbound to Salazar. Salazar guarded by Marquez. She pulls up at the free throw line and splash.
Just effortless. Went to the spot, pulled up, let it go.
Well, hey, they're 13-14 on the year, 6-7. They may have an opportunity to see postseason play if they get this win. So they're definitely playing for something, you can tell. Nice rebound inside by Martinez, and that's what you need when you're trying to fight and chip away at a lead. Mary Corbett now the leading scorer with 16 for LA Valley. Madison Guerrero with 15. Layla Salazar at 10. For the Renegades, you got Jasmine Martinez. She's 4 of 7 with 13 points, 3 for 5 from the three-point line, but she also has 6 rebounds and 2 assists. Sydney Morris, 3 of 10, but she has 10 points because she's 4 of 4 at the free throw line, and guess what? She has 8 rebounds, so working on that double-double again. She's a double-double machine.
Yes, she is.
Free throw is up, in and out, and guess who? Morris with the rebound. Unable to corral it and get it. Get it. Great effort by Martinez. Moreno over to Corbett. Corbett guarded by Martinez. Ball nearly thrown away, gathered by Salazar. Salazar up at top. Amazing handles. Back over to Moreno. Moreno to Guerrero. Guerrero trying to find someone, and great interior defense by Manji. So we got an 8-point game, 3:39 to play. We got Sophia Cruz coming in for Maldonado. Ball inbound to Corbett. And boy, that release is so quick. But the rebound strength of Morris is second to none. Flores with the pump fake, and that's what I'm talking about. Amazing control. But how about the outlet pass by Morris? 50-56. LA Valley. Salazar asking for the pick and roll. She goes around the screen. Skips it across, and that's Guerrero. Oh, you got to protect the ball. If you're Manji, you get the rebound and you leave it unsecured over your head. And now it's back to Corbett, and she lets it fly. No good. Looks like the Renegades are getting winded, and that short roster is starting to catch up to them, Dr. J.
Yeah, but they are playing inspired. There's a lot of things you can teach in basketball, and what they're doing right now is just coming straight from their heart. It's coming from the deep inside.
Absolutely. Corbett with the deep three. No good. Great job boxing out by Flores. That's a shot that Corbett feels she can make every time. She's not wearing 24 for nothing either. We know another guy that wore 24 that lets it fly whenever he wanted to. Rest in peace, Bean. Jelly Bean Jr., I should say. And if you're too young to know who Jelly Bean is and who Jelly Bean Jr. is, he's Kobe Bryant.
Nobody's too young for that.
You know, it's and as we talk about family dynamics, it's heartbreaking to hear that Kobe and his dad, Joe Jelly Bean Bryant, weren't getting along great in moments in his career, and for things to transpire like it did, it was great to see them mend that relationship before that happened.
Yeah, you know, again, it's just, and it's not just them, it's all of us. You know, you have those times where you miss those small things in life that are creating that disruption that you don't need because you just can't see it.
Right.
And then once you look at it, like I'm sure they did at some point, they looked at how really small it was.
Absolutely.
And just like a bug, I mean, you know, I'm not into killing, but just like a bug, you squash it.
Right, squash it. All right, so 50-56, Renegades trail. 2:29 to play in the third quarter. We're live at the Gil Bishop Sports Arena. I want to thank everybody that tuned in to GoGaze.com. All of our listeners there. I want to thank all of our attendees of the Bob Elias Hall of Fame last night. Amazing night last night. Can't stop talking about it. Right now, the Lady Gays have their hands full, and we need some baskets and some stops. We go right into Morris. Morris gets it back out to Manji. Manji with the nice arch. Back out to Flores. Flores could have let that fly and didn't. Marquez attacks, gets it to Morris. That's her spot. No good. Tip back out to Morris. That's another rebound. She has that double-double. Told you, she's a machine. Nice pass. A little too hot to handle. Flores with the three, and that's going to be short. Nice hustle, but it's going to be out of bounds to the Monarchs. Salazar, high pick and roll. Cruz with the screen. Over to Corbett. Corbett to Guerrero. Guerrero back to Salazar. Skip to Corbett. Corbett with any room will let it fly, and she does, and that's no good, but amazing rebound by Sydney Morris.
Another rebound, Sydney Morris.
I mean, I never seen, well, I can't say never. It's been a while since I've seen rebounding look so amazing.
Yes.
Oh, nearly stepped out by Martinez. Now she attacks the basket. That's a lot of contact on the arm and no call. Salazar now pushing the pace. She has a shooter in the corner. Great recovery by Flores. High screen and roll by Moreno. Gets Salazar back out to the top. Over to Moreno to Cruz. Nice block by Manji. Amazing block by Manji. Flying over and sending it out of bounds.
And I can hear her talking under her breath right now. She's saying, that's right. That's
wow.
Right.
Get that shot out of here.
That's right.
Wow, that was an amazing block. Salazar resets offense. Starts from the top of the key. Bounce pass to Moreno. Good hands by Morris, and that's going to stay with the Monarchs. So we'll get another substitution. That's going to be Mbachu. She's out of Arleta, California, Verdugo Hills High School. Ball inbound to Guerrero. Guerrero gets it back out to Salazar after getting it from Moreno. Salazar has been a phenomenal point guard. They love this high screen and roll with her trying to make a play after the screen. There she goes, gets it to Moreno. Nice move by Moreno. Oh, and nearly another block by Manji. But Moreno will go to the line for two.
Well, this has turned into somewhat of a good defensive stance. We've been watching a running game all game long.
Yes. I'm loving the energy and effort by both units. You know, nobody's playing lazy. Nobody's playing out of control. Everybody's playing within the context of the offense.
Well, again, you know, just like you said, sophomore night for Bakersfield College, for LA Valley, possible postseason.
5 seconds left. Ball to Manji. Manji with the shot, and it's money. And that's going to be the end of the fourth quarter or third quarter. And the Renegades will trail 52-57. We'll be back with fourth quarter action on GoGays.com right after this. All right, we are back at the Gil Bishop Sports Arena, and this is the last quarter of the regular season for the Renegade women's basketball team. They trail 5 points, 52-57. They're playing with some great intensity. LA Valley just running some amazing offense and getting some shots to fall from deep. Can the Renegade women find a way to bear down, get some stops, and take advantage on the other end? Nice tip by Flores. Flores working hard and controls the ball. She gets it over to Martinez. Martinez sets it up, looking for Medina. Cold Medina, as my partner calls her.
Cold.
Nice pass to Morris. Morris with the bucket from the 15-foot mark, and that's exactly what we need out of the break. Salazar up high, skips it over to Moreno, or Guerrero. Guerrero with the move, gets it, tries to get it to Moreno, and that's going to be a turnover, very crucial. And that's what the Renegades need. Renegades are 8-17 on the year, 3-10 in league. We want to get this fourth win to end the season in the conference bracket. Martinez, deep three, splash. (57-57), Renegade women back in action. Got Coach Kel Dean at the edge of his seat. Nice movement, but we leave Corbett open, and Corbett makes them pay. Corbett is a shooter.
And I am impressed with the shooting.
Yes, quick release, amazing form. You can tell she watched a lot of Kobe. Ball over to Martinez. Martinez looking to try to take advantage. Nice call by the ref as Maldonado gets the push from the back. And that's going to be a foul to the baseline. But how about the huge three by Corbett to answer after the Renegades tied it up with the three of their own? Every time we find a way, they find a way.
I tell you, it's like ice in their veins.
Nice catch by Morris. Oh! Ball looked like it was slapped out of bounds by LA Valley, but it's going to be going their way after Morris unable to come up with it. .740 to play. Nice move by Moreno. Oh my goodness. It's part of the Red Sea. Flores attacking the basket. Amazing energy and effort by Flores. She's been nonstop attacking the basket, playing great defense, finding the right woman. This kid is phenomenal.
And just keeping the ball up. And that's something that you teach young players when the ball comes off the rim. Keep the ball up. Don't bring it to the floor.
Yes, she has a couple of putbacks where she never brought it back to the floor.
That's
didn't
right.
even hit the ground. Just put it right back up. Amazing effort. We need these more than ever for Flores. So now we have a 4-point game. Layla Flores is a sophomore out of Shafter High School. Shout out to all them Shafter Generals. They was banging last night against Wasco at the Hall of Fame last night. 59-62. Glorabell with that defense, that fantastic on-ball defense. Now you got Medina. Now you got Glorabell back out at the top. And you got a turnover. Great defense by the women of the Gades. And they get it over to Flores. Flores with the stop and pop and splash. Flores having the game of her life tonight. And now we have a 1-point contest with 6:40 to go. Guerrero gets it over to Sarkeesian. Sarkeesian gets it to Salazar. Salazar with the high screen and roll. This is the staple of their offense. That was a travel right there, and they missed it as she drug her pivot foot. And that was a shot by Corbett. That's off. They missed the travel by Salazar. They've been pretty consistent. Nonetheless, they earned another possession. Nice switch by the Renegades and great footwork by Martinez. And another amazing block by Flores. Skip over to Medina. Medina for three. Oh, it looked good. Amazing hustle by Sydney Morris. That's what you love.
You cannot tell me that this Renegade team is not a well-coached team.
Oh, my goodness.
Kudos to the coach.
Every week. Dr. J, you're absolutely right. And they'll take a 20-second timeout. We'll take one as well. All right, we are back on GoGays.com. They got that Missy going, and I had to show Doc I still got it a little bit. I still got it a little bit up here, popping and locking.
And for all you who are listening, you're not missing anything because I missed it. I didn't see it.
61-62, Renegades fighting back. You got LA Valley holding on stiffly to a 1-point lead led by Salazar, who's been handling point guard duties like a mad woman. Ball to Guerrero. Guerrero gets it over to, or Moreno gets it over to Guerrero. Sorry, ponytails again. Nice entry pass to Mbachu, and she's defended. Of course she's defended very well by Morris. Amazing job by Sydney Morris, and that is her 14th rebound. Sheesh. What is the career high? That should have been a foul and one. Better have been a foul and one. Amazing job fighting through two defenders And Morris will go to the line. She now has 14 points, 14 rebounds.
And if people are wondering why, that is significant when you talk about 14 rebounds, because 14 rebounds translates to 14 possessions.
14 possessions.
For your team.
And if you make a bucket on each of those possessions, it turns into 28 or more points.
That's right. So you see a guy, he has 27 rebounds in a game. My gosh.
She might get 20 rebounds tonight. I can see her getting 6 more boards in 4 minutes.
Well, there's definitely enough time.
Corbett, deep threes, no good. Her release is so quick that it looks like a bad shot, but those aren't bad shots for her.
No, they're not.
That is just crisp offense and technique. So we'll stay here as they have another timeout back-to-back. Gives us the opportunity to look at some of these numbers. So we got Jasmine Martinez. She's always so surprisingly good. Mm-hmm. She's at 19 points and 9 rebounds.
19 points.
So get this. So Sydney Morris, 14 points, 14 rebounds. Layla Flores, 14 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. You're talking about some career numbers being put up.
Yes, audience, please understand, getting a double-double in a game is not easy to do at all.
All right. Renegades, led by Cole Medina, running the point guard duties. Looking for the high screen and roll, doesn't get it. Goes over to Marquez. Marquez looking to try to make her way into the paint. Gets it over to Cole Medina. Cole Medina from the corner is no good. Rebound Guerrero. Renegades holding on to a 1-point lead. You know that's going to fly. And oh my gosh, Corbett, we just talked about how precise of a shooter she is. She doesn't need anything but a split second, and she nails it.
She has such a quick release.
Wow.
So we're looking at a 4-point play.
Wow, potential 4-point play for Corbett. Mary Corbett out of Burbank, California, and she misses the free throw. But, man, she's a shooter. Told you she didn't need much time or space.
Yeah, you did. You told me.
That's why they pay us the big bucks. Marquez looking to get it into Morris. Morris defended very well by Mbachu. They get it into Morris anyway. Morris dominating this side but comes up empty. That she was triple teamed, and now you got Moreno, and she's going to be fouled by Flores. So 65-63, 3:49 to play. Starting to get tight. We're coming down to crunch time, Dr. J. Moreno at the line for 2. Makes the first one count. Giselle Moreno, she's out of Koreatown, California. If I didn't work the game tonight, I was going to go to my favorite restaurant, Bulgogi Hut, in Koreatown.
Is that right?
That was exactly where I was going tonight. But I'm here with you, Dr. J. Ooh, nice crossover by Flores. Oh, my goodness.
No contact.
Salazar gets it over to Moreno. Nice defense inside by Morris after the rebound. Controlled by Martinez. Or no, by Flores. Flores over to Medina. Medina gets it in. That should have been contact as well, but that's Martinez with the nice, strong finish. And the Renegades earn the 1-point lead back. At least I thought they did. I guess they're still down 1 point. Rebound Morris.
Rebound Morris.
Medina attacking the basket. Nice Euro step and can't finish. 65-66. Oh, and now you got issues in the backcourt. That was 10, and that's great defense by the Renegades, earning the ball back. So we got a 1-point game, 2:44 left to play.
She couldn't dribble the ball. She had already bounced the ball, so she had to pass it.
Yeah, and it's the first sign of fatigue from Salazar, who's been dominating point guard duty. So she'll be swapped out for Maldonado. Cole Medina running the point. Medina going one-on-one against Corbett. Now inside to Morris. Back to Martinez, looking to repost Morris. Morris saying you can't hold me down here, but comes up empty, and that's great defense by Mbachu. Phenomenal defense by Mbachu. She hasn't scored much, but she's come in to play some great defense on Sydney Morris. Kudos to Mariah Mbachu. She's the freshman out of Arleta, California, Verdugos High School. 2:18 to play. 66-65, LA Valley. Holding on to a tight 1-point lead. Dribble handoff. Salazar goes over. Now they go back inside to Maldonado. Kicks it back out to Salazar. Salazar looking to attack and gets it to Corbett, and that's who you don't want with it. And they earn another possession, another offensive rebound, and she's not going to miss 2 in a row.
She did not. She was not going to miss that. You called it.
Wow. So when you got a scorer scoring like that, you have no choice but to get your best on-ball defender back into the game. So Glorabel Narvaez will be at the scorer's table trying to get in, but hopefully Renegades can get a stop to try to get her in without giving up another deep three by Corbett. Mary Corbett putting on a show. She's up to 25 points, 7 of 19 from 3. Did you hear me?
7 of
19 from 3. She shot 19 three-pointers tonight.
Wow.
Talk about green light.
Is there another light that they make that we don't know about besides green?
Man, I think overseas they got an orange one.
Yeah.
Nice hands by the Renegades. Huge steal by Martinez, and the Renegades got numbers. Oh! Medina over to Glorabel, and now we got a foul inside by Maldonado. So huge steal by Martinez to keep the Renegades with an opportunity to cut into this 4-point lead. And it looks like, are they calling a technical foul? Oh, no, they called something against the Renegades. I missed the call. Everybody's confused, even Coach Rosebrook checked.
Sydney was holding her face, so it's like.
Oh, so they said it was a high elbow from Morris. It appears that an offensive foul on Morris trying to establish position inside, and that was a crucial foul. As the LO, now we get a steal. Glorabel attacking the basket, and that's going to be a foul, and she'll go to the line for 2. Amazing steal by Narvaez. I told you she's our best on-ball defender.
You told me. That's right.
I got to give awards out at the awards banquet, man. We're going to go ahead and sponsor some Unify Awards, man, because I've just made up a couple awards in my head. We're going to go ahead and allow Unify Sports Music and Film to sponsor a couple of the Renegade Awards from our company.
And ladies and gentlemen, you heard it first. He's very serious about what he's saying.
I'm definitely serious. I'm gonna
very serious.
I'm gonna call my guy at Reynolds Trophies, Raymond's Trophies. Gonna put something together. Might even put a nice little check in there. 3-point game. Renegades looking to trap. Oh, and that's gonna be a nice trap by Medina. Amazing defense by the Renegades, and they forced the trap. 3-point game with 44 seconds to go.
Cole Medina comes through.
Cole Medina. And she ain't funky. She just cold.
She's cold.
She's just cold.
You know she's going to hear about this.
She going to like it. She going to like it. You know, they so young, they probably like, what? Cole Medina? Ask somebody from the 90s.
Oh, boy.
All right, now Medina looking to get it back to. Oh, and they called an offensive foul on Medina, and it was a moving screen. That's a tough call because it's exactly what you want. Oh, tough call. And now, so we got a 3-point game, 66-69 with 34 seconds left, so we'll stay here. Talk about an amazing night of basketball at Gil Bishop Sports Arena.
I tell you what, not a better time than now to be on the campus of Bakersfield College.
Man, I told you last night or yesterday I'm setting up the arena, and we got all of the plaques out, and the first class of the Bob Elias Hall of Fame might have been the first or second class, Gil Bishop of the Gil Bishop Sports Arena.
Wow.
It was one of the last plaques that I put up on our wall to be admired, man. And now we get to have the joy of being in here calling contests.
Yeah. I mean, again, another one of those once-in-a-lifetime opportunities, and I'm so happy for you to have had that and everyone else that was in attendance.
Absolutely, man. Dream come true to do what we do. I say it often, and people think I'm making it up because they don't know us very well.
That's right.
69-66. Renegades trailing by 3. LA Valley looking to get the ball in. Corbett inbounding from the sideline. And they get it in to Moreno. Moreno has the ball. Renegades not going to foul because there's 6 seconds difference. And Gloria Bell Narvaez does get the foul. So if you're going to play the foul game, it's basically like you're playing the free throw game because now they're in a double bonus. And that's why you don't really want to foul right away because you're giving them 2 shots. Corbett has shot the lights out tonight. She's had the green light. Now they go up to 4 points. But I also want to give amazing credit to Mbachu. Her defense on Morris affected her ability to score in the second half.
Correct.
And that was a huge difference.
Yeah, her presence on the floor.
So we have another timeout. We'll stay here. A lot of amazing things coming in the spring. We have track season on the horizon, getting underway. I'll have an opportunity to host the spring banquet in May. It's always one of my funnest things to do, the spring barbecue. And shout out to Montel Jordan, father of one of our Renegade basketball players. I used to give him a hard time, and this is a funny joke. I used to give Montel Jordan a hard time because when my wife was in junior high, she went to the Paso Robles Fair, and she got this picture with her and Montel Jordan she always trying to throw in my face. So when I met him, when I was a stage manager for him one night, I was like, hey, man, I always didn't appreciate how you had your arm around my wife's shoulder. He was like, what you talking about? And I told him, I was like, man, my wife was a junior high kid when you performed at a concert in Paso Robles. He was like, oh, man, I thought it was something serious. That's my Montel Jordan story that I had an opportunity to share with him as his stage manager one night.
Well, that was a great one. I mean, I'm sure he was on edge.
Oh, yeah. All right, so 28 seconds to play, 66-71. Renegades needing some buckets. Get it in to Martinez. Martinez with the 3 and splash! Splash! Woo! Talk about baller.
And I tell you what, I can't tell you that I've seen that a million times, and every time I see it, I don't know how these athletes do it.
I'm talking about come off the screen just like Coach Rosebrook drew it up and splash. Jasmine Martinez, so let's look at her numbers tonight. Leading scorer, 24 points, 8 of 12 from the field, 5 of 7 from 3, 9 rebounds, killing it.
I have never seen the BC women so inspired. Again, we know where that's coming from. I tell you what, can't say enough about what they've been able to accomplish this season.
Man, this is so exciting. I mean, we always joke about if we were doing this for free, we'd still love to do it.
Yes.
And these games are the reason why you would love to do this every day, because these ladies are playing phenomenal. 69-71, 26.4 on the clock, so the Renegades will have to foul. No more shot clock. Shot clock is gone, so the Renegades will need a steal here or a foul. You got Flores guarding Corbett. Nice denial, and they get it into Maldonado. Now they're going to need to foul. Renegades letting too much time go off the clock, and they finally get the foul by Glorabel Narvaez. So with 18 seconds to go, LA Valley will go back to the line for two.
Yeah, a little late on the foul, and it probably was a foul that he did get in there early that wasn't called on that double team down low. But it's 18.4 left.
Oh, and we get the miss that we need. So the Renegades are still alive. I'm alive. Renegades still alive after the missed free throw. Salazar makes the second three-point game. 18 seconds to play. Martinez gets the ball up the court. Sets up from the right wing. Goes inside to Morris. And Morris traveled, and that was definitely a good call. She lost her footing. Defender pulled the chair from her a bit, and that was a crucial turnover for Sydney Morris.
Well, 10 seconds left. They got to get a foul quickly, like on the inbound. They got it.
Yes, crucial turnover for Morris. I mean, and like we said, she has 14 points, 16 rebounds, and they've been feeding her intentionally in the post every trip down, so she's exhausted.
Yes.
We got 7 Renegade players, and fatigue seems to have finally been an issue on one of the last possessions.
Yeah,
However,
and we're definitely not using it as an excuse, but we have to remember the load they're carrying.
Absolutely, and that's a huge free throw by Moreno. And a great job by LA Valley just continuing to answer the call, Dr. J.
Yeah.
And she makes both of them count. Talk about ice in your veins. So with 8 seconds to go, you got Medina getting
Good
it up.
Pass.
Rebound Morris, 1.5 seconds to play, and that's going to be the end of the game. But how about the effort from all of the ladies on the floor? LA Valley will come away with the 3-point win, but you cannot tell these ladies of the Renegades that they didn't play their heart out.
I tell you what, again, I don't think we found all of what we can say when it comes to this particular game, but the Renegade season. They've had an incredible, incredible season.
Right. Great effort, ladies. As they head back to the bench, definitely don't want to lose your last regular season contest, but if you're going to lose, that's the way you want to do it, leaving it all out on the floor. So kudos to Coach Rosebrook Check. They'll end the year 8-18, 3-11 in conference, but you can put your money on it that they will continue to get better, because I love how they competed every week.
Yes, they have a lot to work with. So for all you Renegade fans that are out there, you got a lot to look forward to coming next season, and hopefully next season will be in the new facility.
Absolutely. I was told, well, I ain't even going to say what I was told because I might get in trouble, but I hope we in there too, because it's going to be beautiful.
Yes.
And I can't wait to see the field house. I'm going to go ahead and be a little selfish and hope I got a picture on the wall in there. Because I had one in the office downstairs. As soon as they started remodeling, they took my picture down.
Yes.
So I said, okay, so if y'all taking it down, I hope y'all getting ready to put it on the new wall. But nonetheless, y'all know I love my Renegades. And one of the things that me and Dr. J were talking about is just an honor to do what we do. Dream come true to do what we do every day. Waking up is a blessing, but having the opportunity to shine a bright light on the athletic experience of our Renegade athletes, coaches, faculty, and staff, it's truly a dream come true.
You know, and the biggest thing for both of us is the fact that we have the opportunity to support not only these athletes, but to support this school and this community at this level. It is a true honor, and we thank you for allowing us to come into your homes or wherever you are and be a part of all of what we do here at Bakersfield College.
Absolutely. So from Kenny Calvin and Dr. Julian Wilson, from our staff in the athletics department, athletic director Reggie Bolton, associate AD. I'm sorry, guys, a little emotional and winded. But Keith Ford, Todd Hanson, statistician Stephen Lynch, Analicia, Croonquist, and the rest of our facility staff. We even had our athletic secretary, Alexandria, Miss Broom,
yes,
in the building today.
Here, she stood here for both games and watched both games.
Right, man.
The support that these athletes have is incredible.
Absolutely. So congratulations for Coach Rosebrook Check. Amazing job this year getting her team to play competitively every game. Coach Keldine, who's one of my big brothers from the neighborhood. Coach Emery Azura, one of my favorite men and people on the planet from Turkey, international basketball specialist. We salute you guys. Until we meet again, ladies and gentlemen, it's Kenny Calvin. Salute from GoGaze.com.